Hello, and welcome to Somerset Highlander.
Hello again. So this next video is probably proof of why if you build it, they will come. Obviously we start to see quite a lot of wildlife coming in because it's a wildlife friendly garden. Doesn't mean to say it's just for the wildlife. Obviously my wife and I enjoy having friends around, but also areas for us to enjoy, sit out and eat. However, a couple of days ago I was actually inside when we heard the magpies going a little bit crazy. In all, there were 8 magpies. I think it's 2 families of with their fledglings. Fledglings usually sort of wander off after a while. But yeah, we wondered why they were making a racket. They always make a racket, usually at 5, 6 in the morning, but this was at lunchtime, which is a bit different. So effectively what you're going to see next is a little bit of video I managed to capture and a few photos from distance. And it's basically a collared dove. I think it was quite a young collared dove. We'd seen them around versus a sparrowhawk. And for those of you who have a nervous disposition, there was only ever going to be one outcome on this. it was quite interesting to watch actually, because I was inside and I was the level up, so I could actually watch down, and he couldn't see me. It's almost like being in a bird hide. He basically initially sat over his victim, protecting it from the magpies. I think he was thinking, well, the magpies might try and gang up on him and steal this. And they are pretty brave, magpies, but even the magpies weren't stupid enough to take on a sparrowhawk. Towards the end, the Sparrowhawk thought, I'm going to move on now, but he actually lifted and took the carcass with him after he'd stripped off a lot of the feathers, and he stripped off the wings, etc. But yeah, it's a real privilege to see a bird of prey that close up for that long length of time, and to be honest, it gives me hope, because we're in a suburb, but he's quite happy to hunt here, and he found his lunch, and yeah, he came back the next day as well. We know that because we heard another ruckus, this time out the front of our house, but actually on the road, and he'd managed to take a pigeon, but this time I think he got disturbed by cars or people passing, so he left it, so the magpies and the crows made short work of the leftovers. But I think it does show you that if you create spaces in your garden, wildlife will move in, and yeah, I was really privileged to see this.